people will not like this. I'm a traditional man. A king does not kneel before his subjects. A king does not kneel for the council of elders. Where has it been done? I am a king. I will crown her a queen beside me. Why will I kneel for her? There are certain things real men don't do. I will not wait for a woman to call me a real man. Because if a woman calls you a real man, you are finished. You are finished. They don't set the rules for you.
As a man, what can you do to a lady so that she won't leave you for another man?
I don't think there's anything you can do. You cannot predict a woman.
I don't know what you call the Jew priest. I'm not a religious person. I'm a spiritual person. I don't need religion to know God. You know, this is the image of God.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Ndaniels here, and today we are gathered here with very beautiful people here in the house. We have Dimelo and we have my brother there. Please, what's your name?
My name is Real Riches.
Real
Riches.
Real Riches. So we have a couple of things we want to talk about today. But first, I will go into letting you guys get to know them better. Let's just start by an introduction. We'll have Dimelo introduce himself to you guys, and we'll have Real Riches do the same. So Dimelo, can you introduce yourself? What you do and every other thing.
Now, point of correction, it's no longer Dimelo, but Spirit Husband.
Wonderful.
Okay, people of God, I go by the name Spirit Husband. I'm a spiritualist, I'm a content creator, and I have a hair brand as well.
Wonderful, that's nice. All right, Real Riches.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Real Riches. I'm a car dealer and I'm into real estate.
All right, that's beautiful. So thank you very much for honoring the invitation. I gave you guys a very short notice, and I'm happy that you guys could make it. I really appreciate that, and trust me, I don't take that for granted. So
Thank you, it's a pleasure.
So without any further ado, we're gonna move into the questions that I have here.
Okay.
I don't know where to start from. So, okay, I would start by asking you, what's the best advice you've ever received? Has anybody ever given you any advice? Like, you feel like this is the advice that changed my life. This is the advice that actually made me see things differently. Because you just made a statement now before we started talking that you're no longer Dimelo. You are now spiritual husband. So I feel probably something happened, maybe you had an enlightenment over something, probably maybe something you want to share.
Okay, the best advice I got was from my spiritual mentor. She told me during this stage of awakening, I'll be pushed so hard that I might be tempted to bargain with the devil, but I should never give in. I should always look at the bright side and know that whatever has a beginning also has an end. And if we can walk through with faith without bitterness, we will get a good result.
A couple of things I want to get straight. When you say spiritual mentor, is it like a pastor or because people might not really know. Some people might be thinking it's a pastor, some people might be thinking maybe it's your Jew priest, or be something. So
I don't know what you call the Jew priest. I'm not a religious person, I'm a spiritual person. I don't need religion to know God.
Wonderful, that's beautiful. So, Real Riches, what's the greatest advice you've ever gotten from anybody? Any advice you feel, this is what changed your life, this is what changed your perspective about a whole lot of things?
Advice that comes to my mind, like frequently, because of what I've seen in the society today. A lot of young men growing up they are being propelled by what the society, the internet carries. They want to rush into making a lot of money and fixing their life at a very tender age. And at some point, they lose their life. That advice was like an adage, slow and steady wins the race. I started my life with a lot of people and they went so fast. Today they are no more, but I'm still going. Smooth and steady. Nothing is shaking me.
Okay, that's nice. I really love that. But from what you just said, I want to ask a question. At what point do you think someone is moving too fast? I mean, like, what's where you draw the line and say, no, this is being too ambitious. You know, this is real riches. You can go first.
Okay. This quest for wealth in this our generation, it's like we've actually brought down the cutoff point for the age to be successful. In our father's times, they were not really that on pressure to make money. They followed a system that the system later failed them. But at that point, it was good. But currently now, you see a 13-year-old boy, 15-year-old boy, ready to make money by any means possible. And they don't know the consequences behind all these things. They just want to see the money. So that's it.
So, Demelo, what do you think? What's the line? Is there any line, or you feel at any age you can just do what you gotta do to get the money?
Slow and steady wins the race. And as much as you have what you are doing, keep on doing it. Success is here. Success. Don't be under any pressure of any kind. All of us cannot make it at the same time. Slow and steady, we are gradually winning. Except you have nothing doing. That is it.
Alright, that's beautiful. That's nice. So let's move to the next question. Who has the biggest impact in your life? Do you have anybody that you feel like is your mentor, or somebody you look up to, or someone you want to be like, or someone you want to model, someone you feel like, damn, this is the guy I want to, live like, be like, this is the kind of personality I want to emulate. Is there a person like that in your life?
Do you have what to say?
Mentor.
There's nobody. So nobody has actually inspired you.
I am my own inspiration.
Wow, that's far.
Because even the person I'm supposed to look up to, I want to be greater than him. What's the point of looking up to somebody I want to be bigger than?
Oh, that's beautiful. That's a very nice. What about you, Ndaniels?
About people I look up to.
Yeah.
I'm looking up to be the best version of me.
So there's no like mentor or someone you feel like this guy has the life I want to live, and
I don't have any mentor. I mentor myself. So far I've been mentoring myself. Do I need to copy another person's life? I need to write my own story.
So I believe each and every one of us has been criticized one way or the other. So there is this important question I love to ask people, because it gives me an opportunity to also learn from them. Many people have had their own share of negative criticism. So I want to ask, how do you handle negative criticism?
The thing is, what you think of me is your business. So I know who I am and what I'm doing. I'm very intentional about things I do. I know where I'm heading. So you cannot tell me what to do, because we are not walking in the same path. You understand? Do you have anything to say?
I have something to say. In my opinion, because I had that experience, I left my parents at a very tender age. Like, I left their shell without their permission. So like my first 5 years of leaving home, it was not easy for me. It was a decision I took for myself, so
Yeah.
I didn't have any backing from home, apart from my mom, that used to hide to support me. But my father had that mind that he did not chase me out of the house. He built a house for me. I was doing fine, and I decided to go out on my own. Now that decision I took years back, when I started, it was very, very rough for me. My dad did not see where I was heading, but today he is proud of me that I took that decision, which he never approved. As a matter of fact, it took him 3 years of causing issues with my mom in the house, saying that my mom is the one supporting me to go out and do this and that. But today, he has been able to. That's why he does not even advise me anymore. He just prays for me. The advices my father gave me years back, he can no longer say it as we speak. I am now the one advising him.
So imagine you were not able to take that bold step, making a good decision for yourself. You were controlled.
Yes, I will still be under that roof. So many guys older than me are still in their father's roof as we speak.
The next question here, I'm gonna have to dive into your love life, because I believe you guys are men. Or do you guys do men or women? I don't understand. I'm asking this question because some time ago I was having a discussion like this with someone, so we dived into talking about relationship stuff, and he got very angry with me. He's like, whether I know whether he's homosexual or a transgender, I should at least ask to know if he does men or women.
In Nigeria?
Yes.
Man, they do man. Man, they do man for Nigeria.
Yes.
Have we gone to that extent?
They play.
Oh.
So do you guys do men or women?
I like women.
Okay. What about your real riches?
I like women. Even though women are wahala, but we keep them when we want. When the wahala is too much, you have to push them away for a while.
No.
I want to ask this question first before we dive into the next question. I see you guys are all bearded too. Both of you are all very bearded. The people have different opinion about bearded men, and So does you people's girlfriend feel comfortable with the beards and all of that?
Whatever is your opinion about me is fine. You are correct. But one thing is certain. My lady loves the way I am. She adores my personality, and that's okay for me. So whatever another person thinks, that's totally their business.
That's wonderful. What about your real riches?
Same with me. I get to decide my appearance, how I feel comfortable in the society, how I feel confident. I don't allow anybody choose for me. If I decide to take it down tomorrow, it is still my decision. And not
I know
what people do.
the society has a way of profiling bearded guys, but unfortunately, sorry to burst your bubble, those committing crime, they are moderate low cuts with no or little beard. We see them on the police page and the FCC page. They don't look like me.
But they're doing the most.
So you will not manipulate me into thinking like you. This is the image of God. This is the image of God. I represent God. If you have a problem with that, take it up to God.
I don't understand. You say you are not, like, when you say you are a spiritual man, you're a spiritual man, I don't understand. You see the reverence God.
Don't I look like an angel? Is it because I'm a black man? I have the hair and the beard of an angel. What makes you call me evil? Am I on a black dress? Am I dirty? What makes you think I'm evil?
No, when you say you are a traditional man, I be a spiritual man.
Are angels not spiritual?
Well, that's okay.
What makes you connect spirituality with evil?
No, I'm not saying your spirituality or spirituality is connected to evil. I'm just saying I need to have the clear definition of what spirituality you are into. That's why I'm being, very.
I'm on the positive side
of spirituality.
Yes, we love God. We acknowledge God.
All right, that's beautiful. Okay, so the next question is, as a man, what can you do to a lady so that she won't leave you for another man?
As a spiritual husband, I don't need to do anything. They need to please me. Can you represent the men? I've represented the spiritual entities. Represent the men. What would you do so that you will not lose your woman?
I don't think there's anything you can do. You cannot predict a woman. And if there is something you are doing to keep a woman, be sure that you will always be able to do that thing and more. And be sure that there is no other man that is able to do more than you. Because if it takes anything to keep a woman, the day you don't find that thing available, she will leave.
Wonderful.
And someone that has that thing in abundance will be the one to take your woman from you.
So you don't think there is something you can do that the woman would decide and say, fine, I'm not leaving this guy?
Let her decide on her own to be with you with no reasons.
A woman that wants to be with you will be with you. That is why, as a man, nothing could carry me go meet girl wey me I love. Now girl wey love me, I go there with. To be on the safe side. See, I am not proud. I have seen men older than me cry, shed tears because of women. I have learned. I will learn from people's story. They will never learn from my own.
Till it happens to me.
I do not want to learn for myself the hard way. I will learn from people's mistake. No, I go after the woman that adores me. Like Abraham, a woman that worships me, that calls me her Lord.
So don't you think there should be an atom of love from your own end, or do you think it's totally not necessary? Like, what do you think it takes to live in a house with a woman, like, freely, without being like, you're tired of this woman?
It depends on your definition of love. In as much as the emotions are there, I protect, provide, and I'm kind. I'm emotional,
The love will come.
The love is there. I cannot give those qualities to people I do not love. I choose my own.
So don't you think that? So don't you think that when you are married, you might see someone that's really beautiful? Don't you think beauty is part of the criteria to do that?
No, I don't go after beauty.
Wonderful.
There are so many things to look out for.
So your wife can look like whatever she wants to look like.
She must not be ugly. She must not be ugly. She will definitely be presentable. And above all, she has other qualities which I seek in a woman.
All right, that brings me to something else. There is this video that's been trending on social media for a while now. The video of a girl who the guy was supposed to propose to her, and she was hell bent on the guy has to, go down on his knees to do that. Do you think that's really necessary?
For me, he should have done it, because the girl don't see her finish. He has done so many things that warranted that girl to think such of him. You understand? But I know you people will not like this. I'm a traditional man. A king does not kneel before his subjects. A king does not kneel for the council of elders. Where has it been done? I am a king. I will crown her a queen beside me. Why will I kneel for her? There are certain things real men don't do. I will not wait for a woman to call me a real man. Because if a woman calls you a real man, you are finished. You are finished. They don't set the rules for you.
What about your real riches? What do you think?
To me, in my opinion, I think this what is it called? These conditions are meant for poor and weak men. Poor and weak men. Poor and weak men go by rules. Rules and laws were set for the poor. So it's the same thing in your relationship. If you don't have that capacity to raise yourself above that barrier, a woman will do things that looks like she's humiliating you, but you feel it is love. You are doing this to please her. A woman will set standards for you that every time you always be the one on the begging end, always doing things to please her, feeling like if you don't do these things, you are going to lose her. But at the end of the day, you might still lose her, even if you still do those things. So you can't really understand these things. I always tell a man to keep himself at a position that with or without a man, with or without a woman, you are still complete man.
The end of it, don't be a man like Adam. Don't be a man like Samson. Don't be a man like King Solomon. Be a man like Abraham. The choice is yours. So if you use your hand, take your own grave. Let them put you.
So I feel from the whole controversy, I feel it's all emanated from how he started the relationship. I think if he had boundaries set up, the girl knows that these guys don't take this shit, this guy can't do this. If the girl knew that if I walk out of an engagement with this guy, it's over. I think she wouldn't have done that. I think it's from a place where the guy has already been bending to her own rules, obeying whatever she has to do. I think that is where all those things came from.
Now, there is a lot of controversy, and I know deep down, there are girls that are supporting her.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the end of it, who is at the losing end? Who is the one crying? And now will the people cheering her up filling the gap? Do you understand? It is not an African thing. You can as well go down to where it is done that way, so that you can hand over your power to the woman. As a traditional man, not to conflict myself, I will go for a traditional woman. You understand? A traditional man cannot go to someone that has the Western mindset and you want to change them. You are in trouble. You will get yourself caught in a very big trap. Go for someone that aligns with what you represent, what you believe in. My woman But they feel say I go they go kneel down. Gosh.
Like I said, there are a lot of girls that are really backing her. They feel what she did is really cool. Like, in fact, if they were the ones, they would walk out. Like, they would not even want the relationship.
I will not be the guy that proposed to such a girl.
And that is what will help you differentiate between a girl and a woman. From the things they say, the things they want.
How they behave.
Yes, how they behave.
People that wants to be married.
People that wants to be married.
And people that wants to be in the streets. Do you
That
know
is how I do my selection.
on one of these
From your
matchmaking platform, a lady
I will know
said
where to categorize you.
she needs a man that is open for a threesome inside a relationship. And a responsible man will go for that, Abi.
I watched one like that. The girl said she loves to be. She does not like. The guy said he's looking for a girl that is understanding, and the lady said she wants a man that will understand her. Like she's very dominant. That she's a very dominant woman. That she wants a man
she wants to
that will
subdue a
understand
man.
her.
She wants to subdue a man. She wants to emasculate a man. She wants to use a strap-on on a man.
But do you know the funny thing about this, real riches? The funny thing about it is that there are men who would succumb to that. There are men who will actually do that.
I'm an alpha, so I will not do that.
And those are the men they call real men, intentional men.
Yes.
Yes, men they can use, men they can control.
So you now
Easily
say,
manipulated.
So
Yes.
you now say that the term real men, is has been hijacked,
Brother,
from what the real thing is supposed
if
to be.
woman call you real man, your life don't spoil. Take it from. If woman call you real man, now woman know what real man be. I mean, a man don't know what real man.
They say,
Are you a man to know?
they say if your mama know wetin make woman call you intentional man, she will wait for you. If your mama find out wetin make that girl call you intentional man, she will wait for you.
So what's your own definition of a real man, and what's your own definition of an intentional man?
A real man is a man that sets standards for himself and goes by the rules. Does not let anything make him adjust or try to
Compromise.
If you have standards for yourself, the real ones will stay. The fake ones will always slide. Just let them slide. Those ones were not meant for you. If you try to force it, there will be problems and you will face the consequences. I have been there before. I learned my lessons years back. Things that happened to me years ago cannot happen again now.
Me, I dey do energy for energy, aura for aura. If you love me, I love you. So if you dey violent, you go see violence.
It depends on what you bring to me.
If you want day with me, I go day with
and
you.
send this
You
back.
understand? If you say the thing don't tire, you need space. Me too, I need space. So. Energy for energy, aura for aura. Never again. No. If you day for me, I day for you. You want see me, I want see you. You know they do.
So do you think in this case that the guy made the right decision? I don't know, probably he went back and apologized to the girl, who knows, But then do you think it was wise for him to let her go?
I'm not in a position to advise two people that have seen their nakedness. Do you understand? We have cases where they divorce and they still go back together. You understand? So that they will say it is spirit husband truly that came in between them. No, now, if the relationship favored them, make them continue, maybe apologize. So far, none of them is my siblings. You understand? None of them is my family member. They can do whatever they like.
So what about people in relationship who fight every day but then they still make up? Do you think it's a wise thing to still remain in such relationship?
In as much as my sibling is not involved, and I'm not living close to such a person. Do you understand? They do as they wish. They know the advice person again. You understand? They know the advice person. If you think you can tolerate violence, who am I? Me, when they know feel love, to come they tell you what to do for your own love life. Go run the relationship as it please you.
Real Riches, what do you think? Is there a point where you feel, okay, I can compromise this in a relationship? If a woman does this, I can overlook it. I can say, okay, fine. We are humans. People make mistakes. You can just say, okay, fine. Let me just bend to this. At what point do you think you can bend, and at what point do you think you draw a line and say, nah, this cannot happen anymore?
There are things I can actually overlook, but I do that because, like you said, we are humans. Nobody is 100% perfect. So I have a percentage I give to everybody to misbehave. But as soon as you cross that line, I set my own. It's like a stop loss. If you trade, I set my own stop loss. Once it gets to that point, I don't do again. To protect my own mental health, protect my own self. Because if you let them cross it, it will ruin you. That's the truth. Once you let them cross the boundaries too much, at some point they'll get comfortable with it. It will become a norm, and it will be harder for you to fix it later.
To we're going on some to is human. To forgive depend on waiting you do me.
50 million naira at least.
You understand?
I begin the reason to forgive you.
You get the kind of thing
So
you
no
go do
wetin
me,
you do
I go do you back. You understand? Before you won't do me that thing, reason am if I do you, I go feel because I have the tendency
my choice of
I like
retaliation.
payback. So mind waiting they do around me.
So look, the mellow. To me, I feel you might not find a perfect woman, you know. So me, I feel like, let's say out of 100%, you find a woman who has, let's say, 80 to 70% of what you want. You know, I've always felt like, okay, fine, you can compromise whatever percentage it is. The 30% you can just compromise and say, okay, fine. You don't expect 100% you get. What do you think is the no percentage? Because to me, I can go with 70%. If she's 70% okay, can compromise the 30. But the 30% I want, I will compromise. It's not rubbish.
But you know the 70% is not the same content with another person's 70%. It might be what you can compromise in your 70 is in another person's 30 that he cannot. That is where compatibility comes in. You have to find your match.
If she wants to be with me,
is not my 70%.
she wants to be with me, the relationship will work. Now when she don't want to be with me, then the relationship goes. That is the truth.
So even if it's 70% or 50% or 50,
if
50
she makes up her mind, say yes, she wants to be with spirit husband, that relationship will work. Now women, they divorce men. Do I look like a violent person? I don't beat women. I'm a very calm person. Someone that understands me, respects me, the relationship could work. When you start to challenge me, there is problem.
So your problem is challenge. Is your problem really a woman challenging you, or your problem is a woman? You know, what if a woman is very nice to you, is very nice, but then she's sleeping with another man?
Oh,
Come on.
She's very nice.
What is this?
She can prostrate. She can become. You are calling you my lord, my lord. She'll do everything. She'll cook for you. She'll clean. Every morning she'll wash your feet. Before you wake up, your food is ready. Your laundry is done. Everything is okay. But then she have a problem that she will always sleep with another man.
I will not be the one to solve that problem. So why am I with her? She will.
But she's very good though. It's like
yes.
She'll call you my lord.
Let me tell you something. There are men that cannot leave their cheating wives and cheating girlfriends. As a matter of fact, when the woman cheats, they will cry and beg. Baby, what did I do to make you do this? That is why the women will say, when a woman cheats, the man might have done something that pushed her.
That is what they always say. They always have a reason for.
Let that devil that push you protect you. But that will never be my woman. My woman will be someone that needs just me. Any other person that likes threesome.
But how do you say, let that devil? Which devil? The devil push them.
Whatever that they always blame the devil as if the devil.
Most of these things women do, the devil has no hand in it.
The devil is so innocent.
The devil is so innocent. I wish the devil can come out one day. And
that is why I say I do not fear the devil. I fear human beings like me. Because now human beings, they do all these things.
Human beings do all these things and put it on the devil.
And they blame the devil to dish away accountability. Oh, God of justice. God of justice. We are in high. People feel they can do whatever they please and walk away, walk up the devil.
So,
as in, when I come marry you, you tell me, say, you go to cheat. No, now, infidelity is a good ground. You know, in this life, you cannot give what you do not have. I see people say, hey, you've taken care of me, you're doing this. If it's respect me, my dear, if you do not have respect, you cannot give it out. If they not train you well, you cannot respect somebody. You talk anyhow. See, this social media era, We see a lot of people come online and they air out their own opinion, and we know that these people truly, they are disrespectful to the core. A real man will not go and entangle with a disrespectful person. If you play with a dog, they go tear your clothes. You play with pig, they go stain your white. The choice is yours. So look for someone that has home training, a better family orientation, wants to build a family, wants a child. If she don't want a child, no give her belly, so that tomorrow she no go say she carry belly for you as if the pikin no belong to her also. It could be like say that they do you favor. It should be something of collective effort. You are not pleasing me. If you are pleasing me, get the fuck out of here. You're not pleasing me. It is for us.
So what do you think real rich is? What are the basic things you think a woman should have? Like the basic things you think a woman should possess for you to be okay? Like you can manage. You can just say, okay, fine, I can deal with this.
Things I look out for. First, I am not looking for a woman that loves me.
Mm-hmm.
I am the man. I'll be the one to love. I look more for a woman that respects me. I prefer respect over love. And another thing is, if a woman doesn't respect you, that is like the very first thing that will make her start messing you up. Women don't love. They're not wired to love. They don't understand love. That moment they are with you is because of what they feel entitled to or what they will benefit from you.
Based on how they feel,
yes,
emotionally.
So if you cannot give me that respect for me to be okay, to choose you, to be doing these things for you, what is the point? Let me be the one to say I love you, because for me to actually choose you, that is me showing you love. So you cannot tell me you love me too when you are not really doing anything apart from just being there. So the only thing that keeps me with a woman is respect. Once the respect is being taken away, that is the end of us.
So to you, respect is paramount.
Yes.
For everything.
And also, I have a question. Is it necessary to check the background of a woman before you settle down with? Because these girls grew up from a home that they never saw respect. And their brain was wired to grow up that way, to be violent with men.
Yeah.
A girl child that grows up in a house that she sees her father and mom fight themselves, swear for each other.
Yeah.
We also grow up to be like that. It takes the grace of God for that child to do otherwise, to do something different.
All right. So, to me, I feel it's really necessary for you to look out for the female's family. But I don't think it's something you should dwell on. If you look at the girl's family, quite all right. Because there's not much you can see. Most of these things are done privately inside the room. You never cannot tell if the wife is beating the husband or something. Most of them do it very codedly. You might go in and everything looks really nice and still, but then bro, that's number one. It's okay for you to look at the girl's family. If it's not right, it's your decision to make. Do you understand? But there is how the family is bad, but the girl is different. It's possible. It's very possible. People have personal conviction. Your father can be a thief. I'm giving an illustration. Your dad can be a thief, but you grow up and say, I cannot be a thief. Do you understand? It might take the grace of God for someone to believe you, but you have a point to prove. Do you understand? It is that having a point to prove that it's going to make you become a better person.
What if the girl is not a thief and the father robs you?
Would you rather now, this girl is right for you? She's everything you've ever wanted. She's okay. In fact, you've worked so hard to make sure that this relationship is working over the years. And because of a family thing, you now throw it away. What are the possibilities that you're gonna find someone else? The world is very crooked, bro. There are no it's really difficult to find a real woman out there.
There's a situation where you see a woman that you like, but maybe because of a church she was born into, I don't want to mention the name, but we all know those churches. Yeah. She cannot do anything with you except you come down to the church.
You should know that from the beginning when you are starting a relationship with a girl. This is what I'm saying. It depends on how you started. You cannot be with a girl. You know that this girl is attending a particular church and you know that you might not end up with her. And you're in a relationship with her for 5, 6, 7 years.
And you both love each other. How do you fix that?
From the beginning, you should know that it cannot work. Do you understand? From from the beginning, you should know that it cannot work. I'm with you 1 year. I know the church, that your church know the green marry person from another church.
Outside.
Yes, do you understand? I know that me and you cannot. What you will do then? I just cruise.
When I do a background check and I realize that your father is a land grabber, I will run. I will run. When I know that your father is that man that sleeps with widow in the community, I will run.
That's what I mean.
Your family must have good legacy.
Those are the things you do early. If you can compromise, you do. If you cannot, you leave. It's not when you know these things and then you are in a relationship with a girl for like 7. In fact, you've already stalled that girl for that period of time, and it's very bad. You should let her know that, see, this thing that we are doing, they go anywhere. Don't give, like, I'm not an advocate of a man keeping a woman and giving her hope for what not reason. Let her know that this thing that we are doing, there's no hope. If you see a person who want to marry me, I know if you marry a person where papa and land grabber.
What if this girl, not the type where family, no one here says she gets boyfriend, and for 2 years you've been dating her without the family knowing?
That's what I'm saying.
So
it's not dating is not something you do in the open, except you've gotten to a point where you want the family to know that fine, you are serious into this. 1 year, 2 months is enough for you to know a girl's background.
Are you not supposed to do background check before taking it too serious to tell family?
That's what I'm saying. 1 month, 2 months, you should already know the girl. Yes. What if she's an obanje? Do you understand? How can you be sleeping with a woman for 1 month? You don't know anything about the girl. It's
Is
wrong.
there anything wrong with sleeping with a banje?
There's something wrong. She will transfer something for your body. You don't know. How for you?
Now banje me I love, bro.
Hey.
If not be banje I don't want. If not be that spec or banje na spec.
I know, but those are things you should know at the early stage of a relationship. It's not something you should have to wait till when you are ready to marry her, maybe 8 years.
The thing is, nobody knows it all. Do your best, your due diligence. Relationship will go work.
As long as you see a girl, you know that you can possibly you yourself, you know man maybe say if you possibly end up with. You understand? You know man maybe say
she's
you
willing.
get this girl, you don't say if you marry this girl, you understand? You get girl maybe say you just say just play with use this girl to play. You know fit marry this girl. Even if she's the best
one
girl.
way you feel say you go end up with still fuck you up.
That's what I'm saying. It's a normal thing. She can fuck you up, but then it's about you knowing that if you decide to end up with this girl, can I do that? Is it right? Whether it's up to you. You can define that. It's for you to just know it. If at the end of the day she fucks up, she goes. Do you understand?
After marriage.
After marriage, she still go.
After 2 kids.
She go. Now what for you?
These things happen every day.
It's not a do or die. See, look. In order not for you to have problem, you dey sleep for night. Person carrying mortar break your head, or person stab you. Do you understand? The paramount thing is not about your children. The paramount thing is not your wife. The paramount thing is you staying alive. Be you man or woman. If you know that you are not safe in a relationship or in a marriage, it's better to preserve your life. Better make you come on run. I know of a man who was married in Lagos. The wife used to beat him blue black. I'm telling you the truth. He ran out of Lagos, left his work, left the children, left everything he owned in Lagos, start life new in Akwa Ibom. Do you understand?
She might still come down and beat him.
That's a wise man. No, how she go take no him there? The man breaks him, run, leave family. That's a wise man. Do you know why I call him a wise? He's not a coward. He's not a coward. He's a very wise man. Do you know that you can be brave and die?
He died a brave man.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But then the coward is still alive.
How do men approach confrontative ladies? If you challenge me, my love for you is gone. I do not need you in my life. Because when you challenge me, you might push me to do what I wouldn't have done on a normal.
Once you make me feel that.
Do you know that even women do not love a man that confronts them?
Yeah, that's true.
Women do not love men that confront them. And you want to confront your Lord. You want to confront spirit husband. Guy, no, it will not work. Because I will not want to lay my hands on you by mistake. You will not go push that animal out of me. You will not turn me into that beast. See, you get the way they go push you to the wall, carry your face, crop the wall, peel. You understand? At some point, you might be forced to defend yourself, and defending yourself, it's gone.
They'll still turn it against you.
It's gone.
You have
It's
become
gone.
an animal.
It's gone. So if
But that's a very valid question. How do you confront? How do you handle a confrontative woman? Like if a woman confronts you, like be like he's choking hand in your eye. You this guy. You this man. How do you? He will push you.
Delete yourself from
no.
No, at that moment when he's pushing you, she's pushing you. Like you not listen. She push you. What do you do?
I walk out. I walk out. And in as much as I no go gym, go carry woman with the box. No, now I walk out, and when I walk out of it, that is the end of the relationship.
No, that's a very valid question. That's very. Do you know that?
How did you meet up? As in, how you take approach that beast? That woman will get mind to carry knife. Come on, your arm.
You know that most of these women who do these things, they're always very calm. They're always very, very quiet at the beginning. You might not even know that they are those kind of women. They can be very nice to you. They can be, in fact, they can be the sweetest people
Try
you
to
can ever
provoke
think.
your woman, make you see what
Exactly.
The anger issue level.
Try provoke.
I swear.
You see people that have anger issue. Oh, da. And most
Try
of
the
them,
test them on time.
most of them, based on spirituality, go do things where go make you para. Before you know, they don't cry. Now, why you need meet who get sense? If you are my woman, you are not permitted to cry. You know, go do me that thing. Where then they like do. Because if you notice, most of them, when they mess up, you catch them, you treat their fuck up, they cry. Before you know, things don't spoil for you.
It weakens your mind and you forgive them.
Things don't spoil for you. They don't mess your life up. You at that point, no, you need to have someone that knows what they want. They align with your purpose in life. Maybe they don't come mess up your life. Oh. There are men that met women who betrayed them, and because of that betrayal, their life became messed up. For being a good man, good people, they see nonsense. Oh. Good people go through the most pain in life.
Life not favorable.
And do you know the funniest thing? They know they take advantage of street people. Those people that comes to play with you and go, those people, they know they take advantage of them. And they always take advantage of people with good mind.
Very responsible men.
Yes. Pay attention. They know they beat those ones. Do you understand? They don't confront those ones. Because they know, say, these ones, based on who he is, he has done this and that. He can do this to me. You understand? They will come to the calm you that they know that you cannot slap them. They go beat you because you cannot lay your hands on them. You understand? They will mess you up. It's just like this boy that refused to kneel down to propose. He has gotten the car from the girl. And the girl said, in this Oweri, I will come for you. If I be that boy, I go police station. Go, in fact, like 3 different police stations, go drop statements, say my girlfriend don't threaten me. Because that girl can go to any length to deal with that guy. See, we have had women that slept with police officers to release their cultist boyfriends. You understand? The power of the vagina, they can use it against you to take your life. Do you understand? So when the girl says, I will deal with you, my brother, protect yourself. If possible, leave the state.
Once she says, I will deal with you,
she
the
can
next thing
go
you should
to
have
any
in your mind
extent.
is, what does she have to use to deal with you? What can she use against you? Because that girl can still use the police against the boy, can even use juju against the boy, because she is not happy. Remember, a woman can go to any extent. And how come this boy ignored all this? So he never knew the monster he's taken care of. The man that bought you a car, set up business for you, you say until he kneel down, say, some things does not make sense at all. And any little thing, they don't carry camera now for engagement. Is that what, are we proud to even put out such content? We have normalized a lot of bullshit. And it's not making sense again. An African girl expecting a man. My father did not kneel down to propose to my mom. I don't know where they got this from.
Do any of you have any further questions so we can move ahead?
Okay, yesterday I went on TikTok and I heard a discussion. They said if You are making out with the love of your life, and in the midst of it, she says, stop. As a man, you must stop. If you go against that, it is called grape, Abi. You don't take advantage of her. But what happens when a man says stop, that he's not doing again? They call him a weak man, a 2-minute man, with no regard to his person. They sex shame a man, but a woman that says stop should be respected. When a man says stop, he's a 2-minute man. How do we deal with that? Why the double standard? Even when a guy is panting, trying to survive, they will make ridicule of that man. Do you understand? They will make ridicule of that man. A dying man. But if a woman says stop, and you go against that, they feel lock you up. Why is it so?
They'll call the other one 2 minutes man, weak man. But if a woman has reached her limits and she taps out and you continue, they use it against you. Now why is it stop saying life no favor me? Nothing favor man at all.
At all.
You don't get where you want to go.
At all.
So you don't get where you want to go. This life no be for me.
Even when she has given consent, we are doing it, we are enjoying it. And all of a sudden, the devil came. She said, stop, I need to stop. But when I am tired, my woman can still drag me, insult me, force me to continue.
I think you shouldn't even bend to whatever anybody says. When you are tired, you know, say man, they die on top of this thing.
The reason why men always want to prove a point is they feel, which is what is actually happening. If you don't satisfy your woman, she will get the satisfaction outside.
Yeah, she can go again and get you. You don't have to kill yourself.
Are you ready to let your woman get the satisfaction outside?
Well, that also boils down to the first thing that I said. Your life should be paramount in everything. Your life should be paramount. Okay, what if you success, you are able to satisfy her, but then you die on top of the thing? You will see not still go out and get satisfaction from another man. Do you understand? It's all the same thing. If you die, you will still get satisfaction from another man. If you are alive and you stay alive, it's better you stay alive. You find another person. You also get satisfaction somewhere else. No be so.
That is why I like going for inexperienced girls, and I will teach them. Do you understand? And what I will teach
you want.
Yes, they cannot be over expecting.
It's a lie. It's a lie. See, whether you are the one that teach a woman. See, it's all about is in the mind.
Now you want personalize our girlfriend. You carry girl where still they put eye outside or take up serious.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you. It doesn't matter whether she's inexperienced or what. All it takes is for if a woman decides that she's only going to be sleeping with you alone. You understand? It's a decision. It's just like you decide that this is going to be my wife.
And now people that have had so much experience, one man cannot satisfy them. Take it or leave it. You see someone that is used to short, thick, curved, and long, likes them in varieties. Even in toys, she likes it in variety. And you have seen that she has the toys in varieties, but you think you alone is enough for her.
You shouldn't even take such a woman seriously. If you realize that a woman is like that, bro, just forget about it.
Woman that has tools.
Yeah, a whole lot of tools. Forget about it.
Tools. Different sizes.
You can't deal with that. If you know that your energy is okay, I don't match up with 2 minutes woman, look for a woman that likes that. Women don't like.
Who taught her this 1 hour, 2 hours thing that she's expecting from me? Because I've never done it.
And that comes from her decades of experiences.
Let her be with those people she had those experiences with.
15 years of service.
Yes, because if we are being realistic, we have women that get tired in 20 minutes. Those ones are my type. In 30 minutes, 40 minutes, they are my type. Anything will make you need 100, the 1 hour, 2 hours. Go far from me. I'm not paid for it. And each round I'm losing. You understand? Yes. I will not kill myself. I will not come and go and kill myself.
Come to glory.
They know they do this thing, reach the end. You understand? They know they do and reach the end. No matter how you do it, she might want something thick or curved that you do not have. And that is a fantasy. You
And she'll
understand?
go for it.
She'll go for it.
And she'll get it. And when she goes for it, she'll find it, and there's nothing you can do.
It is easier for a woman to get the man she wants than a man to get the woman he wants.
So, all right, guys. Thank you very much. It's been a very, amazing time with you guys. And some other time we're gonna sit down like this again. This is
I
gonna
hope next
happen.
time we get to talk about spirituality
Yeah.
and spirit husband.
And definitely we will have a time for that. So thank you very much, guys. Keep it locked out here. We're gonna be bringing you guys more and more, amazing topics. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And peace out for now.